Hello, people, and welcome to Mitch Madness. This is episode 2 of the design and build of my Barndominium car shop and music studio. Watch for other videos of more cool stuff in the future, but you'll only hear about them if you, that's right, like and subscribe. The cool thing about this Barndo series is that you'll be able to see this project from conception to reality. I also encourage folks to comment with any ideas you might have or to offer any constructive criticism about my design ideas. How cool would it be for guys to watch this project grow right from day 1 up until move-in day and beyond? I'm super excited about episode 2 today. And that's the last time you'll ever hear me say super excited, since it is the most overused phrase in the entire YouTube community. So anyhow, today I'm revealing the first redesign. After creating the initial floor plan, I realized that I forgot to include the air compressor and a sandblast cabinet, as well as some other smaller stuff. I thought that space was getting a little tight as it was, and when I tried to sneak these items in, things started to get a little difficult. So I decided that I would add another 5 feet to the length of the building, making it 75 feet now instead of 70. Again, it's the motorhome that really sucks up a lot of space here. By the way, there's probably a way that I could have just extended the walls by 5 feet with SketchUp, but I couldn't do it, so I had to demolish the entire building and start again from the slab up. But not only did it take a lot less time this time around, but luckily I thought of an idea that saved a ton of time for me. I was able to create a group out of all the contents of the shop that I had previously, including the vehicles, floor drains, everything. I copied and saved this group. Then, after rebuilding the new place, I was able to paste the group right back into the new shop, and everything fell right back into place, except for making any changes I needed to accommodate the new, larger building. This series is not intended to be a SketchUp tutorial at all. But if I encounter stuff like this that I think might help other users out, I'll mention it. If you use SketchUp, you probably already know what I'm talking about when I talk about creating a group. So an extra 5 feet doesn't sound like much, but this made a huge difference. Let's take another look around and see what has changed. A quick flyover of the worst-case scenario that I mentioned in the last episode, then I'll hide the vehicles. I also discovered how to create tags, which is SketchUp's name for layers, so it will be a little easier for me to hide and show stuff now. The exterior walls are now 16 feet high, and I've added the windows and another exterior man door. I've got a floor jack now, and I've rearranged some stuff on the side wall after adding the windows. There's now a bench grinder and a sander. The 5 feet that I added gave me enough room to add the air compressor, which I'll have in a little room so it's not as noisy, and a buffing wheel, sandblast cabinet, and plasma cutter. The utility room has been rearranged to allow room for the stairway to the newly added loft. This loft is 14 by 17 and is plenty big enough for my recording studio. This was another big benefit of adding that extra 5 feet. Also, I now have room for that mini man cave that I mentioned in the last episode. And as we cruise over to the other side, you'll see the new shelves and that I've added the windows and the other man door. Finally, for episode 2, check this out. It's Thursday night, and so I took the motorhome and the van outside and put the shop into band practice mode. The wives, if they must attend, can hang out on the couch while the band plays on. I'm pretty confident now that I have a good working design for the fun part of this project. The next step is to get working on a plan for the living quarters, then crunch a lot of numbers to see if I can actually afford this thing. Then it'll be time to hire a design professional. Thanks for watching, and all comments are encouraged. Remember please to like and subscribe to stay up to date on this project. See y'all later.